Hi, my name is Dr. Jenna Stiles Lias, and I am the Director of Local Arts Agency Community Engagement and Equity. And I'm a Black woman with braided hair, a green blazer with my Americans for the Arts pin on, hoop earrings, and a bold, big red lip. And I am so excited to be joining you from my home-based location on the unceded grounds of the Piscataway people and the Susquehanna people. And I am just thrilled to be talking to you about something other than AEP 6.
This is a 15-minute long video. I know, yikes. But here's 15 words about why you should watch it. New National Local Partnership, Cultural Week of Action on Race and Democracy, 2024 funding opportunity, Americans for the Arts, Race Forward, you.
Americans for the Arts is proud and excited to partner with an organization called Race Forward.
For more than 40 years, Race Forward has worked to dismantle structural racism by building collective community power and transforming institutions. How do they do that? They catalyze movement building for racial justice. In partnership with communities, organizations, and sectors, they build strategies to advance racial justice in policies, institutions, and culture.
We are so excited to partner with them for the next 3 years. That is exciting because we are committing to do this work. Remember, we talked about all of the work that we wanted to do for AEP 6, especially around community engagement and equity. Race Forward Partnership is going to help us get there, and we're so excited. Additionally, we are partnering with an organization, their local level arm, where there's local jurisdictions, called GARE.
GARE, the Government Alliance on Race and Equity, is a national network of government working to achieve racial equity and advance opportunities for all.
Super excited about this partnership because we're doing this. We're committing to working with them on a particular project, a particular initiatives that will help us move forward in this work and will help them move forward in the work that they want to do. So it's a mutually beneficial opportunity. This October 4th through the 12th, Race Forward and Americans for the Arts are launching the Cultural Week of Action on Race and Democracy. Ideally, the big picture, this event will be happening every year for the next 3 years at least. And the goal is to bring together local level arts agencies, government partners, community partners, cultural workers, creatives, and artists to the same table to create a cultural product to celebrate this event, this week-long event. Through this collective effort, we will bridge local and national movements to use arts, culture, and creativity to advance racial equity and democracy, reinforce the indispensable role for the public sector to support democratic practices and racial equity in collaboration with artists, creatives, and culture bearers, activate robust national narratives and local dialogues around issues at the heart of our country's future. We know that arts and culture is the bedrock of communication and bringing folks together and having people be able to experience different perspectives and have a better understanding of those perspectives. It brings folks together. And so this is a fantastic idea to bring people together and to advocate. Now, let's talk about the theme of this project. The theme is building a bigger we. All of the projects that happen around that window of time, that Cultural Week of Action, will be centered around that theme. The bigger we is us, we the we. And we want to be able to recognize that we are diverse across race, class, gender, sexual orientation, religion, ability, language, and more, and that is interconnected. And because we are interconnected, we understand that equity and racial justice are a benefit to all of us. We will have more information about the theme and all things around this project linked in the website below. One really exciting thing about this Cultural Week of Action and the partnership with Race Forward and their GARE jurisdictions is that there is sponsorship available to communities across the country to participate in this work. That's really, really exciting. Through a competitive process, 12 to 15 local communities will receive $25,000 to $40,000 that will support cultural organizations, community partners, folks that will design and implement projects that align with the theme of building the bigger we. Proposals are due by March 29th, 2024. There is an application process that we have a review panel for, and we are looking forward to receiving applications from our AEP6 partners for sure, but it will be open to the public. But please, we're looking at you. Please apply.
Who can apply? Local government, 501c3, fiscal sponsor organizations with a history of community-based programming, and nonpartisan groups. Projects are selected based on alignment, racial justice, innovation and creativity, impact, sustainability, and feasibility.
The review team will be a team from staff from Race Forward, staff from Americans for the Arts, also 2 external voices from, well, I guess they're external to us, but internal to you all, from local arts agency perspective and also from a GARE representative perspective as well to review those applications. Applicants will receive an update in early May, and a public announcement for the sponsored projects will be released in June. All right, let's get to the real business. What does this have to do with me? Why should I do it? What's the benefit? What are the goals? I got you. For our AEP6 partners, y'all worked hard this year, and your hard work, I think, has paid off. And so what this partnership does is to help build out a network, build out a relationship with a governmental agency that will help with advocacy efforts, that can help with community engagement, and that could just build out a broader relationship in a community that you really want to be able to dig in and support. So that's the first thing. Relationships is a huge one as to what the benefit is of this partnership. The second benefit is the ability to double down on some of the work that we've done in AEP6. Y'all have worked hard to come into community, and we know the transactional nature of research, but to be able to show up in a way that's not about research, that's about connection, that's about art, that's about bringing folks together, that could be a real game changer when it comes to building out the relationships or doubling down on some of the progress that you all had in AEP6. So that's a second benefit, making sure that we're keeping the connection and building another opportunity for a national sort of spotlight. Last benefit and goal of this partnership would be to have a cultural product in October. We are going to have the ability to showcase or be able to amplify your work, the work of the community partners that you build in or bring in. We say, hey, look at this work that's happening across the country. This is an amazing opportunity to get in to a national movement with the ability to amplify for the good of the country and for the good of your organization and for the good of the cultural partner or community partner or artist that you bring into this event. So that's the AEP6 goals. Let's talk about GARE. Your GARE partner, the GARE partner in your community, wants to partner with you because they value arts and culture, especially in those priority partner communities. They are sort of already doing some work, really interested in doing work with the arts and culture community. Why, you might ask? The arts have a built-in power to convene people, and the power of that connectivity is what the arts can do best. And so that is number one of the reasons why they are really interested in your partnership. The second reason is democracy. Race Forward is all about democracy, and so is GARE, especially so close to an election cycle. We are working hard to partner to save democracy and to support democracy and to talk about it. So that's another benefit that I think they see as partnering with you. Last benefit, there's ability to activate a robust narrative, a national narrative that gets dialogue started, that gets conversation started, that I think that is also why they really, really want to partner with you. All right, y'all, the call to action. Here's what we want you to do. We want you to go to the website that's linked in the description below, find your GARE jurisdiction. I can help with that. Well, we can help with that. I might be having a baby by this time, but we can help with that. We can help get you connected to your GARE, your local GARE jurisdiction. We are working with the leadership from GARE to find out contact information. If you don't know your leader already, if you don't know your GARE jurisdiction already, we can help support that connection so that you all know each other, can get connected, brainstorm ideas, and support each other in this work for the Cultural Week of Action. We want you to apply for this sponsorship. Make sure that you have many people who are part of that process. Your GARE jurisdiction, a couple of community partners, and artists. Bring a lot of folks in on this project and write about it for your sponsorship. Those are the applications that feel the most robust, and those are the applications that I think will really receive the funding. Last call to action. Reach out for support. You know that we are here for you. Even though I'm going out on maternity leave, Ben's got my back and Ben's got your back too. And if you really, really need me, well, I'll send you baby pictures. Frequently asked questions. There's a lot of them, I'm sure, but here we go. I know I'm not going to cover all of the questions that you may have in your brain and in your heart. And I think that that is a good thing. That means you're excited about it. Jenna, how can we ask more questions? How can we find out more information?
Check the website, jump on Slack, send an email.
Okay, so what is a particular project or initiative? Like, what's an idea of what this can look like in October? So the steps are, once you've identified your community organization or local partner, and I've identified a GARE partner to go work with, that's when we can start brainstorming, what does this event look like? Because we build it with community. An easy example would be some sort of art experience. So for example, gathering at a new mural that catalyzes a conversation about culture or democracy in some way, having a panel that discusses that thereafter, and then maybe like having a community event that gets folks involved in creating art even, that's similar to the work of the muralist. Or, you know, having your poet laureate come and do a bit of spoken word and then talk about their process of making art and in a political landscape or in a democracy, and inspiring other youth to write more. Bring the youth into the event.
Take a look at the Arts Impact Explorer that is linked below in the description box for more examples.
Tons of different examples. All will also be listed on the website and as a part of the tools and resources we'll give to you to support this event. We want to acknowledge that the Cultural Week of Action does bridge a few different holidays. Rosh Hashanah, Indigenous Peoples Day, Yom Kippur. And what does that mean? Work with your community to figure out what is the best decision for when you plan those events. Americans for the Arts and Race Forward will be having a national event in celebration of all of the work that you all have been doing. So this video is just the very scratch of the surface of our engagement over the next few months. And we're really excited to keep the conversation going. So I hope this video got you excited. I hope that I've been able to identify some of the benefits, goals, and the deep dive into what it is. And I look forward to all of the questions that come here thereafter. And I hope that everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for considering. Bye.